is Matthaiz, Risob, and Jeffrey. So for today's episode, I will be talking about courage. Courage is something that I am really sure that is very dear in many hearts of the youth. So first and foremost, what is courage? So by definition, courage is simply the ability for us to do something that can be frightful for us, or in other words, bravery, the strength in the face of pain, in the face of difficulty and adversity. Courage is a daily practice, especially for the youth. Courage for most youth is to confidently act in accordance with our own beliefs, despite having anxiety, fear, difficulty, or even sometimes opposition. For some or for most people, it is a really heavy notion because it is something that is just swept under the rug because it is not talked about often. Maybe many people um, just assume that college life is easy because at the age when we are entering college, we are already young adults. Therefore, we are mature enough. We've got. It is assumed that we got enough social skills and etc. etc. But to me, the lack of courage, to be exact, is completely irrelevant and fine. Courage can be really hard to find for us, the youth, because we engage in an environment whereby it is completely different from what we are used to. For example, in our sekolah menengah years, everyone is more or less of the same religion, or everyone is socializing in the same environment as you are. So it is easier for us to engage and try new things, or simply to handle adversity at the SMK phase. But in college, we are really highly dependent on ourselves. So we have to bring ourselves into the world, the real world, or so to say. So it takes a lot of courage to not only get used to a new environment, but to assimilate in it, to be able to talk to people of different walks of life, to engage with them, to talk to them, and especially the hardest, to work with them comfortably. For example, in a club situation whereby some college students face. For example, they are the president of a club, so it could be really discouraging when you're supposed to lead a group of people. You're not even confident, have faith in your leadership. So how do us youth find bravery in such a anxiety-inducing, or in such a difficult place, not only emotionally but physically? To me, firstly, we have to accept that it is okay to be fearful and to make mistakes, because it's simply how we learn. Um, I know there's a pressure in college to not only be the best in your academics, but socially too. You know, we always want to be the person who people like the most. So to build up courage, firstly, for me, accept the fact that we can make mistakes and it's okay. We just have to learn from it. Secondly, how do we, as Catholic or as Christians, find courage? Where we can always turn to God, where at times when we are at our lowest. In the book of Joshua, chapter 1, sentence number 9, this verse says that, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." So I think the most important thing for us, the Catholic youth, when we are really fearful in every aspects in our college life, whether it be a minuscule thing or a big or a really serious thing, we have to keep our faith in Lord, the God Almighty, Jesus Christ. And with that in mind, and with this confidence that we ourselves know that the Lord is always with us, so that makes us fearless, because when God is with us, then nothing is really impossible. So that is all from me. It's really simple, but I hope in one way or another it helps you. I hope whoever is watching, you find the courage in yourself, and I pray that God blesses you always. This is Matthaiz Risob, anak Jeffrey from the Persatuan Guru Pelatih Katolik IPG KBL, serving you laksa for our jiwa. Selamat menjamu selera, happy eating, holy living. Bye bye.